Okay. Um, hey, this is Christine Pajay. I am sick now, so sorry if I'm like coughing or, just my brain ain't quite working. Um, and I use like the Norwegian language, yeah, on Search Table for the like updates, Wednesday updates, but I do the next Nextupinjorvik in English. Let's like tell me if you'd want me to change it up or whatever. Like, not that I'm like posting the like updates or anything at the moment, but yeah, I mean, just let me know if you'd like me to do the next up in Jorvik in Norwegian or English for now, and then we can revisit like the updates when I start to post that and all. Yeah. Anyways, so I was like, on the Norwegian language version of this, like, yeah, the Star Stable, the website, and this next up in York hadn't come out yet, and it's like it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. What you mean, Star Stable? Tomorrow comes the first update. So, but yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this in English though, because it's like then at least I can do this. But it's like it's Tuesday and it came out today. Like, what's going on, Star Stable? But oh well. Next up in Jorvik, and as we can see, snow's coming. The winter is coming. And I mean, I predicted that the Winter Village was going to be here on the 4th. I have not done last week's update because, oh, last week was a mess. So yeah, I spent like most of Sunday and Monday being like in the living room. Same with actually Wednesday and Thursday last week. And then I was spending more time being on my computer the rest of the days. Um, so yeah, so we're like, Friday and Saturday. But yeah, and I tried to do some videos on Saturday, but then I could only do like on Star Stable, like because the browser just didn't want to work. And on Friday, my day started off like at a little before 8 in the morning, with me like, well, my computer dropping to the floor, and then like somehow it just like, completely disconnected from the Wi-Fi, and I could not like turn it on at all. Like it was just like it just seemed like the Wi-Fi had disappeared on my computer completely. I could not use like phone data or anything either. So yeah, and I tried to fix it like for that entire day. And on Saturday at like 2 p.m., that's what I've like managed to fix it somehow. I was thinking like, do I have to get a new computer? Um, but yeah, it's working again. Woo! I'm so happy about it, but it's just like that was such a scare. So yeah, so I tried to do a bit on Saturday, but I didn't get time to do that much because I mean, yeah, my computer didn't work for most of the, well, half of the day. Well, most of the day because like it's like noon would be half of the day, and it's like 2 that it started working again or something like that. Anyways, but yeah. So yeah, for most of the day, my computer did not work on Saturday, and on Friday it didn't work at all. From like I had just like grabbed my computer, put it on my bed, a little too close to the edge. That's why I fell to the floor, and then it fell to the floor. I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now. But I had this like code thingy like at this shop for Black Friday that was like you could get like a bunch of stuff for free, pretty much like paying for shipping, but oh well. And I really wanted that. I missed it last year because I checked like the wrong email. So I was too late, and this year, like, I had to, like, then put everything in my cart on my phone, and then, like, I was, like, 5, 6 minutes late, and it was already too late, so sucks, but hopefully they'll do it next year, and I can get it then. Yeah, I like, this year, I was like, okay, I'm gonna use the email that, like, got me the best result last year. I actually got the email, well, yeah, I got the email this year at, like, the exact time, so that's, like, a good thing, but it's like, yeah, my computer fell to the ground. and then, just didn't want to have internet anymore. So, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be more careful with my computer going forward. Um, and also have, like a backup card on my phone, just in case for next year, if there's a next year. Well, if they do it next year, because there is a next year. But you get what I mean. So, so yeah, so I was planning to like, do that video really on Friday, but then couldn't even do it on Saturday. And then I've just like been, in the living room for the rest of the time until now, so and I thought that this would be more important to do first, and then I'll do that like later if I have the time or tomorrow or whatever. Someday I'll do it. But anyway, so next up in Jorvik, and my predictions for this is that we're getting just like the Winter Village, then maybe like a small update with like just some like clothes or tack or whatever, maybe a race, and then we get a quest because I don't think we're getting a new area. Like we just got the updated like Siligvade Manor, so I don't think we're getting a new area. Unfortunately, I'm really upset about that, but oh well. Um, but yeah, I think that we're gonna at least get a quest because like there is space for one more big thing of the year, and we've gotten like so few quests. They've been so short so far this year. Yeah, this year. So I feel like we would have deserved to get like at least one big quest, a couple of like medium quests, and some small as well. As well as, like a new area, but it's like there's no time for the rest of the year for that, so but oh well. Um and I am a bit of a Grinch because like I don't really like there are a lot of elements of Christmas I like, but also like there's a lot of it I don't like too much. So yeah, I'm a bit of a Grinch, and also I'm sick, so it's like just in a mood. But oh well. And also I've been like dealing with like people online today and yesterday. And it's like I'm so sick. I think I'm having a fever. Cause it's like, I'm like so warm and then I'm so cold and like yeah, pretty sure I have a fever. And it's like my entire head is clogged. I'm just hating life right now. And then Christmas is coming and it's like I don't really care too much for Christmas itself. I like spending time with people I love and I love the food and everything and getting free stuff, but it's like I don't like gifts. Because I just don't like the surprise of it and like the not having the control of what you get and everything and like did people get me the wrong thing, like did people get me something I didn't want, and I mean I would rather have no gifts at all than get things I don't like. So yeah, and I'm constantly getting things I really don't like, and I know it's hard to get gifts for me because I don't really want much, um but yeah, still. So I mean, I love it getting darker and colder. Says me who's sick. I don't know what this is, so yeah. Um, but yeah, I love that, but I just like, and I love like spending time with people I love, the food, um, getting free stuff, the weather, it being colder and darker. But I do not like the like gift aspect of Christmas. And also the expectations and everything. But yeah. So yeah, I'm a bit of a Grinch and also sick, so woo! Okay. Um December 3rd, 2024. It is the most wonderful time of year on Jorvik. From snowy trails to aurora-filled skies, make magical memories with your friends this winter. What friends? Star Stable. What friends? I don't have any. Well, at least not on Star Stable anymore, but yeah. Cozy Core is calling December 4th. Bundle up and saddle up. Okay. The Winter Festival is here. As I predicted, the Winter Village returns along with plenty of festivities. Just follow the auroras in the sky. Two magical horses. I forgot these names! I saw it on Instagram and I was like, okay, I think it's great, but it's also like, holy shit. Hortensia and Eric. It is so fabulous, I can't. Along with their companions. The Trail of Midwinter arrives with new rewards. What? What do you mean? Do you mean a new Trailblazer track? You do not mean a new Trailblazer track, do you? I think they do. Oh no. Oh no. I cannot boycott like Star Stable for this month. Oof. I can boycott the Trailblazer track though, but not being on Star Stable altogether. Oof. Star Stable, you're ruining my mood again. Plus, bring the cozy core of winter to your home stable with brand new stable customizations. Psst. Don't forget to check your gifts under the Yule tree. So yeah, I mean, not another one of the Trailblazer track. I think. Wow. I think that the idea is pretty good. I just think the execution sucks. So yeah, because it's like, I mean, you're giving people way too much to do, way too little time, and also like not enough rewards for what people do. And also, probably the biggest problem is that for like, older players, there is nothing new to do, nothing exciting. So it's like, yeah. I mean, of course, now if you're getting it with the Winter Village, then you could just log in for like daily Winter Village things and do that, and you could maybe like, do it by just doing that, I guess. I think that's a little bit better because, like, yeah, sure, it's probably like the same old from like billions of years back. It's not that far, but you get what I mean. But it's like it only comes around once a year, so it's like, and also, I mean, I'm so busy around like Christmas and all, Christmas. So I kind of just go on autopilot with this. So it's like I think it's better, but still, I'm worried. Because it's like, if it's just going to be like the same old, that's like, you need way too many points, you get way too few points for doing stuff. Um, there's way too little time to do stuff. All of that you need way, yeah. Did I say you need way too many points? So, like, if we needed less points, had more time, and got more points for the things we did, it would be great. Like, if we had maybe like a year and everything else was the same, or if we needed, like way less points. um, like maybe like half or less, probably less, and everything else being the same, or if we got way more points. Preferably like a little bit of both, like all three. But yeah, because I think that like the getting rewards for doing stuff is a good idea. But it's just like you got to give people something fun to do. Not just like force people to do the same old things that they've been sick of for years. And also you got to make it worth it, by giving people enough points and not having it be like that you need way too much compared to like how much time there is and how much points you get for doing stuff. Um, yeah. So yeah, and I do appreciate that it's gonna be like, um, with a like, festival, because then it means like, you kind of have a little bit of more reason to log in anyways, because as an older player, like, sure, you may have done this before, but it's like these are things that just come around like once a year, so you might be less sick of it than other things. Um, but yeah, and also we might get a little bit new stuff for the Winter Village as well. Probably just one thing like the other festivals, but like one thing is better than nothing. So yeah, I'm curious to see what it like, if it's in any way different or not. Um, but at the same time, like I do think it is a little better that it's like put with the festival because like I feel like a lot of people would like log in when there's a festival, but maybe not otherwise. All the players, like I mean, Previous years, I've been logging in every single day for the festivals. Have I this year? I don't think I've had time this year. I don't think I've been able to this year. But yes, it's like, sure, I might not have time to log in every single day, but I'm probably going to log in more when there's a festival than when there's not. Like, I mean, the last 4 weeks, I logged in once the first week, or was it twice? Anyways, and then not at all the second week, and then once the third week, and once the fourth week. Yeah. So, like, once a week or less. And that's just because I don't really have anything to do, so I don't have any reason to log in. With the Winter Village, like, you can get winter tokens, and then, so there's a bit more of a reason to log in, but, oh well. So I think it is nice to put it with a festival, but at the same time, like, I hope they have made it so that, like, um, yeah, it is just more accessible was the word I was gonna say. I don't know if that's correct, but you get what I mean. Like, I hope they make it like, easier to complete. So that's like, you need to do less to be able to complete it. That would be nice. But anyways, Old Friends and Champion Ranks, December 11th. Champion Ranks returns for winter with extra festive ribbons for the most dedicated racers. And that's not all to return. The previous year's winter horses arrive in the winter village to join Hortensia and Eric. Yeah, so that is just like, horses coming back and then the champion ranks coming back. Um, that one also is like, I feel the same about that as the Trailblazer track. It is too much to do, too little time, and also, like it gets really repetitive with, you have to do so many championships. So I hope that also like, makes it so that you get more points for each championship you do, or that you need less points altogether or something. Um, so yeah, because like forcing people to do the same thing over and over and over again makes a lot of people just want to quit. So yeah, and I've only done the champion ranks once. Same with the Trailbridge track actually, but yeah. But that was because I was like, oh, I really want the Halloween ribbons. Probably not gonna do it now. Um, so yeah, and I don't know about the Trailblazer track. Like, I think that like the items from the Trailblazer track are going to like be in shop 6 months after it's ended. So not that I probably will buy it then anyways, but for the people who missed getting all of the items, like the tag and clothes, you should be able to buy it later. So I think that's really great, but it's also like, yeah, could have been executed better by making it like easier for people to actually achieve. So yeah, and it's just not everyone has the time or able to log in every single day and all. So like I get it that that's what Source Table wants. They made that abundantly clear. But it's just like yeah, not everyone can, and also not everyone wants to. So like you gotta give people a reason to actually log in. That is just, oh, you can get free stuff by it, because like, yeah, why would I keep on doing stuff that I've been sick of for years just to get some free stuff? Like, and I know I used to like, do this all the time with festivals and all, that I would be like, logging in and doing the same thing over and over and over, but it's like, that's at least, like you're just doing it for a set amount of time. Like, okay, for this month, I'm like logging in a lot, being on a lot, and, getting the stuff, and then I'm done. These like Trailblazer tracks and the champion ranks. I mean, first it was, like a champion rank, wasn't it? And then Trailblazer track, or the opposite. And then, it's been one after the other. But it was like, wasn't it a bit of time in between? I don't remember. But anyways, like, maybe there was a bit of time in between, like the first, second, and third, or whatever. But still, it's been like, you don't get much of a break in between, and it's like you're forced to do a bunch of stuff and be on like almost every single day to be able to complete. And it's like it's fine to have like a lot of things to do, like for maybe a month, and then like a bit of time to rest, and then maybe a month a little bit later and stuff. But having like every single month be you have to log in every single day, that's just not sustainable. So yeah. And now they're coming together even, and like the Lost Trailblazer track just ended, so it's like we just had so much to do for the festival, like, on Halloween. Well, kinda. And then, like to get a month of Trailblazer track, so a lot to do then. Well, not really a lot to do, but you get what I mean, like kind of being forced to do a lot if you want the stuff for free. And then now it's like, both the Winter Village and the Trailblazer track as well as the Champion ranks. And it's just like one of them is already too much to do alone. So doing all three together. And I get that, like the championship, the Trailblazer track is just, like doing stuff and you get points. So that's fair to have with the Winter Village. But the championship ranks as well? Like, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, sure, give people like, well, not that this is like new stuff to do, but like, sure, give people something new to do. Don't give people too much to do so that they aren't able to complete things, you know? Because, like, it's really demotivating if you're, like, struggling to complete something, maybe unable to, or even if you just spend a lot of time and it just feels, like, pointless. Like, I wanted to quit so many times when I did the Trailblazer track last time, not like the time that was just now and it ends tomorrow, I think, even. So yeah, like I was so wanting to quit several times throughout that because it's just like I'm not enjoying it at all to do the same old things that I've been sick of for years. And it's just like I have no reason to log in now besides from like getting these free things that I don't really care about anyways. So it was just like why even bother? And at the end I was just like, I could have finished it today, but I can't be bothered to do any more stuff today. Like I can't with Star Stable today. And then, I didn't really log in for a while afterwards because it's just like, yeah, I mean, being forced to do the same thing, or, well, not exactly necessarily the same exact thing, but yeah, but the same thing over and over and over again, um, you just get sick of it. So it's like, yeah, unless you have something fun and exciting to do and you're not feeling forced, yeah, it's not really like fostering people wanting to play. So yeah, and I had this like before too with the like festivals that were like, oh you have to do a bunch of stuff to be able to get all the rewards. Like I would be like, okay, I'm gonna do this now for this month and then I'm gonna not be on Star Stable for a while. And that was back when, like I just had started the game and like, loved Star Stable still and I don't know if I still do, honestly. But yeah, but that was like, when I wasn't so sick of things and when I could just like ride around and do nothing and had fun with that. But yeah, it's just like, the longer you do something, the more sick you get of it. And then, like feeling forced to do the same thing that you've been sick of for years again and again and again. It just all feels so pointless. And it's like, yeah, sure, I'm getting free stuff, but it's like, is it really worth it? And for, the Trailblazer track that is now, I just decided that no, it's not. I don't care that much for the items at all, and it's just why would I bother to log in when I don't really have a reason to? You know? It's just like, I just don't even feel like it's worth it. So yeah. And I'm probably not going to buy the stuff when I can't buy it either, so it's like, yeah. Coziest coat variations. December 18th. Celebrate winter with outfits as cozy as the season. Take your outfits out for a spin on any of our 4 new coat variations, or bond with your new horse in one of 2 familiar races. Watch out for slippery sliding penguins. So yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything new but the magical horses so far, right? No? For the Winter Village anyways. But I think we still have 2 weeks left, so... Well, I think the last one is just going to be like a summary, so... But yeah, I was expecting to get like a main story quest or something, and I am starting to think that that's not happening either. Like, we're not getting a new area, and we're not getting like any quest. At least not probably like a big one anyways. Yeah, I mean... I'm really disappointed. Like, I've been so disappointed this year, and then it's just like, oh, we get another Trailblazer track and another champion rank at the same time. And while it's a little better to get the Trailblazer track with the Winter Village, because, you know, at least, like, sure, it's like old stuff probably, most of it, if not all of it, it seems so far, anyways. Then at least, you know, like, it is something that just comes around once a year, so it's like you get a little less time to be sick of it. But oh well. But yeah, it's just like I'm disappointed so far. And well, yeah, that's this year. Snuggle into the new year, December 25th. The New Year's party is back in Winter Village. Celebrate the end of 2024 with friends and clubmates on the dance floor. Or light off a firework to ring in the new year. We got you covered if you have nothing to wear. What? Wrapping up winter, January 1st. The Winter Village is available for one more week before the sleigh fly off until next winter. You have one last week to grab the gifts under the Yule tree, claim the trail of midwinter rewards, and visit the magical winter horses. However, according to our weather reports, it will be cold enough for the snow to stay for another month. Wow. So, no quest, no new area, and we've barely gotten any tiny quests this year. Okay, so 2024 worst year in Star Stable. Gee. Well, my predictions were wrong because I was convinced that we were gonna at least get a quest. But no, it's all Winter Village focused. And I mean, of course, the one, like the last one is just summary in January, so next year. But yeah, it's like New Year's party. Literally nothing. You could just buy some like stuff and dance on the floor. Dance on the floor, wow. Was that, yeah, new coat variations, wasn't it? Um, and like old races, eh? Yeah. No, sorry, outfits? Yeah, both outfits and so really like, you know, another Trailblazer track. Thank you for that, Sir Stable. Um, the Winter Village comes with two magical horses. Yeah, and new stable customization thingies. The previous horses and the champion ranks, cloaks, horses, and old races. Just like so, it's just like you know things to buy. Plus, the Winter Village comes. And yes, I'm calling like the Trailblazer track things to buy because that's pretty much what it is. Just use points instead of like money. Um, things to buy. Yeah, I'm gonna call the champion ranks that too. And even like old things. Things to buy. Old races. Things to buy. And then just a summary. Which like I expected the summary. I expected the Winter Village to come. The rest, well, I expected like one things to buy. But holy shit! I'm sorry. I'm so flabbergasted by this. It's so bad. Like I thought I was disappointed about like getting an updated old area instead of a new area. Gee, it's like can it get worse? Yes, it can apparently. Oh gee, this is so bad. I'm sorry, but it's like I'm so shocked. Like I didn't notice there being anything new, but like things to buy. Was there? Come on. Uh, Oh, it doesn't say anything new here, really. Well, new horses, but that's new things to buy. The Trailblazer track, that's like same old. I mean, we had Trailblazer tracks before, so even if the rewards are new, like it's not really something new. And if you're gonna call it something new, it's new stuff to buy, if anything. So new clothes, new tack. Uh, yeah, like new stable customizations. So just new stuff. Really, nothing new to do. New stuff. So it's like the old things to do and new stuff. Old things to do and new stuff. And old stuff too. Wow. Yeah, new outfits. New coat variations. So not even really new horses, just new colors. Yeah, two old races. The New Year's party is back. Dance floor. We had that before. I mean, we literally have the for Pinta Disco that is, I think, open like every single day these days. So, firework isn't new. Clothes isn't something new. I mean, not even for this month. Gee. And then, this is just like do things before it leaves. Which is like, I mean, I don't mind this one. Also, it's next year, so oh well. Like this one, I was expecting, and I was expecting, like to get some clothes and tack and whatnot, and like just it comes back. But these two, they're killing me. Like it's just like old things to do and new things to buy. And yes, I feel like that's been so far like this year. Like they bring back new things to do. Like they brought back lunging. No. Yes. The thing that we got at the Silver Question Center just now, plus the dressage, which also the dressage, nothing new. We had that, like for the spring festival, the question one, and the lunging is, like from the camp, and then it's been placed, like in plenty of places. So it's like, yeah, we've gotten, like the same few races, a couple of places, updated old areas. Sure, the medieval stuff was kind of cool, but it's like, it wasn't really much to do though. It was the jousting, and that was it. Um, yeah, we've had like some little quests, and then we've had like the jousting for the medieval stuff. Um, we had the yeah, I think we got the dressage this year actually for the Equestrian Spring Festival, and then for the camp we got that was actually like in the spring mostly this year, so I consider that like the second spring festival. But yeah, then we got the jackalope or whatever it's called race. Um, then we did not get like anything to do at all for the Rainbow Festival, so it was just like things to buy. We did not get a birthday, no mention of it even. For Halloween, it was like the thing with Scott that was new, which probably my favorite out of those three new things, aside from like the little quests, like two or whatever, something like that. But also that's like things I feel like we've done before, like follow the trace, take pictures. Like I mean, I feel like that's giving like Dino Valley, the Yeti stuff, yeah. And also, like, we've done stuff like this with Scott before, right? Like the finding creatures. So, I just don't feel like it's too new, but I like the quest line. It was kind of cool. Um, anything else? Anything else? I can't think of a single other thing that we got to do this year. Like a new thing. Um, so yeah. And sure, we got some like, updated wardrobe and updated home stable and all that kind of stuff, which is fine. It's just not something to do. Yeah. And then we got a bunch of stuff to buy this year, which is like this year starts to have more so just been like a shop, not really much else. So yeah, and it's like I get it that like people buying stuff is well, at least people buying star coins and Star Rider. It's like how Star Stable makes money. So like I get it, buying stuff is how they make money, but it's just like if you want people to buy stuff, you kind of got to make people like want to play the game as well. Because if you can't make people like stay in game and like keep coming back to the game, how are you gonna make them buy stuff? But yeah, and also like I thought that people were getting so pissed at like Star Stable for not giving us a new area in 2018, and that's why they gave us that like little thing in 2019. But I mean, did we all just forget about that? Or well, Star Stable, did they just forget about that? Like, wow. I mean, I was thinking of saying in this video that like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to like be on Star Stable too much because like I'm going away for Christmas and all, but it's like, does it really matter? Is there really too much of a reason to log in? Like, sure, I'll log in and see if anything is new and like just to like, do the old stuff. Um, once, like just like as for I to check it out and everything. Um, and sure, I'll do like all the updates and all, but it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna log in too much, honestly. So yeah, like I just don't really see much of a reason because it's like, I mean, sure, most of the times like horses are gonna come back later and stuff. So yeah, you can buy them, but you don't really have to. And yeah, it's just like the same old things to do, and then you can buy stuff. So it's like, uh-huh. And yeah, we're like ignoring this one for a sec. But then this one is like you can dance on the dance floor, you can light up fireworks, and buy clothes. So I mean, there's not really any reason to log in for this one, in my opinion, for me, because like I don't care too much for items. I've danced before, I've lit up firework before, so I'm good. For this one, like yeah, we're getting some old races back, so fair enough. Um, but that's about it for this one for me. For this one, like we get the old horses and the champion ranks, which not gonna do that. And I mean, if I want to check out the ribbons, I can do that like in this one instead, so no reason to log in there or there. And sure, I'll probably log in like before the season is over. But there's no reason to re-log in for this update, so yeah. So yeah, no reason for me to log in there, or there. And the only reason for this one is like old races coming back. So just like, kind of like to do it once this year. Yeah. Or I mean, I could have already done it in January, but you get what I mean. Um, but yeah, I could have waited with that. So like, uh-huh. And also this one is just like, the villagers coming back with like, the old stuff to do. And yeah, that's what I start to care. So it's just like, I really would have only needed to log in like for this one to check out like all of these things. Probably gonna log in a little bit more, but it's like, yeah, no more than logging in once for all of this is needed for me. So yeah, because like, in my opinion, I just really need to do these things, like, I don't really need to do them, but, like, I want to do it, like, once just to see if there's anything different from last year and all. So just make a video where I, like, do all of the old things again just to see if there's some changes, and then I'm good. So really, I would only need to log in, like, yeah, in January before it leaves, and then I would be good. When does it even leave? On the 8th. Wow. I thought it was gonna, like, stay for a bit longer. Like, I think it's always stayed until after the 9th. That's my birthday, by the way. So, but yeah, apparently not this year. Oh well. I don't know if I'm gonna be home for then, but we'll see. I mean, I have a computer, so I can do, like, videos over there and all. But yeah, I'll just see what I'll be able to do. But yeah. I might not do the video with sound and just edit it later, but we'll see. Anyways. So yeah, so I mean, like, if I log in just, like, on the 7th or whatever, like, I'm good. Wow. Underwhelming year. I hope next year is better, though, but yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Um, Gee, but yeah, I mean, like, at least I don't have to, like, worry about, like, missing things in Star Stable because, like, I don't know if there's really anything to miss. Because, like, yeah, it's just, like, the same old and new things to buy, according to this, anyways. And I'm unsure if there's actually going to be, like, even one new thing to do, like the other festivals of the year this year. So I'm unsure if you actually get even anything new to do. Doesn't seem like it according to this, but oh well. Feel free to surprise me, Star Stable. I don't like surprises, but like with this one, I wouldn't mind it. It's just like it's so bad that it's like, please surprise me with something different. Please let there be at least like one new thing to do. Please, Star Stable, I'm begging you. Oh, yeah. So we'll see how much I log in. I predict it's not gonna be much. But anyways. I mean, like, in a way, it's a good thing because it's like I'm gonna be so busy anyways. But also, it's like it's disappointing that it's like so underwhelming. Like, but yeah, I feel like that's Star Stable 2024 underwhelming. uh, and it's kind of like yeah, I think it's nice for things to like come back again like once a year for these festivals. But it's like if it's just gonna be like the same as last year, like sure, it's nice to like do it like once or whatever. But I don't really need it for more than a week or two, you know? Like, I kind of appreciate that it's like, for more than that, because it's like, right around Christmas is when I don't really, like, have time to do stuff, so I appreciate that I can, like, already start to, like, finish up all I need to do, pretty much. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So from, like, a making videos perspective, I appreciate that it starts so early, and well, I mean, it wouldn't really have needed to go on for that long even. I could have just like gotten everything there and then been done in a day. But oh well. So yeah, I mean, comment down below if you're excited about this, I guess. And of course, people are different, so I'm sure there are probably some people out there who are super excited about this, but it's just, wow, I'm so disappointed right now. Like, sure, I was already disappointed because I was like, we're definitely not getting a new area this year. Because, like, we just got the old updated, like, Civil Glade Manor thingy. Uh-huh. So it's like, there's no way they're gonna give us a new area. Like, not even barely any time after, was correct. But that, woo! Disappointed, but correct. Wow. I'd rather have like incorrect and not disappointed though. Just saying. But yeah, but we're not even getting like a quest. And it's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, we had the one in January, I think, where it was like, the blowing up the oil rig. I enjoyed the like cutscene of blowing up the oil rig. But then apart from that, it's like, what was the rest of that even? I don't know. Not too memorable. Not too long, not too much happening. I think it was we met like with the Soul Riders and Frip like outs, like in the like islands by New Hillcrest. Yeah, good explanation. Hopefully people understood. And then we just went to like the Hollowoods and like met with the Dark Riders, and we sent some Draconium through a portal to blow up the oil rig. That was it, right? And then I don't think we had any quests at all until like the meeting Arissa, and that was just like Maya was saying like, Alex, you gotta come here. There's a kid that's lost, and we went there, and then Arissa was like, yeah, I'm an ancient creature or whatever she said. Then we went through a portal after her and like listened to the Dark Rider. Yeah, listened to the Dark Riders talk, and then we got like sapped by Darko to like that island outside of the South Hoof that you can't really get off. So that was like, okay, now I gotta call for backup. Not it. Call the horse trailer to get me home. Yeah. So it's just like that was such a short quest. And I feel like also like it's just like fluff really. Like it's so pointless because like I mean I understand why we like would blow up the oil rig. That's fair, but it's like we blew up the oil rig, that was it for that quest. And then meeting Arissa, it's like it just feels so pointless. It's just like, okay, like they were talking about like I don't even know what they said. I don't remember. I don't care. But it was just like, okay, what's the point of this even? Like, sure, fun to see like the model of Arissa and all like what she looks like. But it was just like, okay, we saw what she looked like, that's it. So what? And also like apparently it seems that like we're close to the end with the Soul Riders. So like they're not gonna exist anymore or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we're not gonna deal with them too much anymore longer at some point. Like it's been half a year, so it's like the end is there. Oh yeah, in like 50 years. Cool. But yeah, but it's just like why would you introduce a brand new character just to like have them not even be part of anything anymore? Like sure, it takes a lot of time before you get like, the final quest and all. Um But like, why introduce us to a brand new character only to have them like disappear after like a couple of quests? Like, what's the point? And also, like, I think the one in January said like the end is there. I was like, haha, yeah, right. And then it comes like the one in I think it was July, saying like, oh yeah, the quest line is almost over now with the Dark Riders. I'm like, I think they might be serious about this. Um, Yeah, and then it's like, well, I mean, it's been half a year since the last one. It's gonna be like about a year since the first one when they said the end is near, and it's like, when it takes you a year for the end to come, it's not near. Sorry, but like, that's not the end is near, that is the end is coming, but like, it's gonna take you a while because we don't really give you quests too often. Yes, I'll be the Grinch. It's appropriate for the season, and I'm so disappointed I deserve it. I'm also like hangry now because it's like I'm so hungry. I've not been eating at all today. I know I should have, but like I woke up kind of late and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've been like doing drama on Facebook. Yeah, people are so over it. I'm over it. So yeah, also I'm sick, so not the greatest. But yes, it's like the end is near. Yeah, right. Tell me that when it's like, a month left until the end is here. Um, don't tell me that like a couple years before it comes. And sure, we did have some like, kind of like introduction quests where it's like, oh, this is where you can buy this, this is where you can buy that, the Rainbow Festival. And also like, the Soul Rider training thingy, which is like, I think we talked to them a bit first. I don't know. Oh yeah, and it was like a little bit of like the go find Nerissa's dolls. Yeah, I don't remember what was said, but it was something along those lines. Yeah, we actually did talk to Riss a bit like after that when we found all of them, but oh well. But that was just like her giving us her backstory. So like, okay. I didn't even know that anything was gonna happen once we like found all the dolls, so I didn't like prioritize that. And then I saw someone on YouTube being like, "Oh, she actually has a quest line after," and I was like, "Oh yeah, maybe I should do that then." Oh well. But yeah, so it's just like underwhelming year, for sure. So yeah, um, again, I hope next year is better. But like, I mean, gee, this one was bad. Do I dare to make any predictions for the next year? Oh, gee. No, because I don't know if we're gonna get a new area next year. Like, I thought that we're gonna, like, get a new area from, like, 2019 every single year, but apparently not. So, I can't even predict if we're going to get a new area next year, because we might not. Um, well, you know what? I'm predicting that we're gonna get a lot of stuff to buy next year. And, like, what is not really much of a, like, guess even. Because I just see it as more likely than not that we're just gonna get a bunch of stuff to buy next year, and then yeah, maybe not so much to do. So, am I gonna quit Star Stable next year? Probably not, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna be on too much. But oh well. Comment down below if you have anything you want to say about anything really. Are you disappointed too about this year? If you're not, hopefully you're not, because I mean, if you thought this great year was great, then good for you. No, genuinely, good for you if you thought it was great. If not, then I mean, let's hope together that next year will be better. Um, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, watch my other videos. Stay crazy. I hope to see you later. Happy holidays for anyone like celebrating anything at this time of the year, or at any time you watch this video. Yeah, maybe it's not now even. Who knows? I think I'm probably gonna post this for tomorrow because it's so late now. I don't know, like, who would be seeing this video, so, like, maybe it would be a good idea to post it now. I don't know. Let me know. Um, so, yeah. And I believe that, like, the time zone here is, like, +1 of, like, like, it's somewhere in, like, the UK that is, like, 0, yeah. I think this is +1. Um, so, yeah. So, like, please tell me in my time zone what time you'd like it posted, but at least write what time zone it is. So like, and you just need to write like the country if it's like one time zone in the entire country. If it's like different for the same country, please let me know like what time zone it is. Because I mean, if you just write America, then yeah, uh, lots of time zones. But yeah, and of course, if people like say different things, I'm probably gonna just do like a little bit of each thing. Um, but anyways, stay crazy. Hope to see you later.